Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is me, Bather, coming to you again with something completely different. I've actually been getting into dubstep and electronic music a little teeny bit more. I've got a pretty decent sound system set up. Awesome little Sony deck going on there. But what I'm going to do is make a little teeny help video, I guess you could call it a review, of the Crossfade LP over-the-ear headphone. This is the first generation one. The reason I'm making this is because I was interested in getting this set of headphones, and let me grab something really quick. I also have the Audio-Technica ATH M50s to compare them to. Sorry for the camera shake. I still have yet to get a, what are they called? Tripod. My bad. This video is going to be really crappy quality, but hopefully it will help some people. Why I'm making this is because all the videos I've seen of these did not give the information I was looking for, which is, are they comfortable to wear around your neck? Like, you know, when you're just walking around outside and everything. And really, they're not. These headphones, as you can see, you can't move your head down at all. You know what I mean? Like, you could do it. It is doable, but it does kind of choke you. So, my neck is like about average size. I mean, if I have... Now, I was thinking if I had measuring tape, I'd even measure my neck for you, but I don't have it out. But yeah, these are the Crossfade LPs by V-moda. And, yeah, they do... These are fully extended. They do choke you slightly. So, if you're going to get these, I mean, they're not really that comfortable to do like that. You can, however, again, sorry for the awful quality of what this video is going to be like. So you saw it around my neck. They, when they're around your neck, my neck is pretty average sized. I'm like about 6 foot tall, 200-pound guy, in pretty decent shape. Not really super, you know, double neck going, you know, rolls of fat going on there or anything like that. And even though my neck is kind of skinny, it doesn't, you know, even when this is fully extended, they do not fit around your neck easily. Now, actually wearing them, they do cut off a decent amount of noise. Like, I do not hear, I've got my subwoofer going on pretty good there, real big thump, and it is muted a fairly decent amount. These do leak a little bit, not really bad, but you do hear like a little woof, woof going on. So these are the Phantom Chrome, and I could get into the case. I could go into the box. The cords are Kevlar reinforced, and they also, it passes a military specification standard test. The box is amazing, but again, I'm not going to get into all of that because what I'm here to do is actually show you the headphones, what they're like on me physically, like on a person's head, and also talk about the size and how they feel and everything. So this is how they look. Around the neck, they're not comfortable, but get this. If you're interested, if you think you're going to buy the M80s because they might go around your neck easier for going out, I actually bought these in a Radio Shack for $50, yes, $50. These are like $100, $180 minimum for the first generation ones. I got these on clearance, really cheap. And I also got to demo out, they were selling them for $200, the M80s. And these were cheap as, very, very cheap. The M80s were more expensive. I got to demo out the M80s and the Crossfades, which I'm wearing. Now, the M80s, I would say, don't look as good as these. The sound was also flatter, more balanced. So, and either way, even with the M80s, they choke you just like these. So I'm just giving a heads out that unless you got a really skinny neck, even the M80s are going to choke you. So you can move your neck up and down a little bit. They are wearable, but you don't have a lot of mobility. That said, both these and the M80s can be worn like this pretty comfortably. Push back on your head a little bit. You don't look that retarded. I mean, these are pretty wicked headphones. So if you're not embarrassed, you could wear them like this. You could, or you could do this. Again, these can bend pretty decently. So if you're wondering about size and weight, and are thinking that maybe the M80s will go around your neck easier, I'm just giving you a heads up that the M80s will choke you. And these will choke you too. The M80s are more expensive and the sound quality is flatter. They would be better if you want to listen to a wide range of music, like maybe jazz, classical, and something else. They were slightly louder, but I think that's because the treble was more noticeable. With the Crossfade LPs, I have Audio-Technica ATH M50s right here. And I would actually say that these headphones have more of a kick. They have more bass than even the ATH M50s. So if you're, you know, into this kind of stuff right here, if you're into that kind of stuff like I am, and you want the thump, you want to take it with you, maybe you're using an iPod, maybe a some other MP3 player, even an iPad, which I've got mine plugged into right now. I would say these are better than Dr. Dre Beats or whatever they are. I tried Beats out in the store and they were crap. They were terrible and way overpriced. The ATH M50s are awesome for movies and video games and different stuff like that. And you can use a portable equalizer and make them get a pretty good thump. But I have to say that the V-moda Crossfade LPs are cheap, they look attractive, and the bass is just hard hitting. I mean, it's thumping. The mids are there, the highs are there, but the bass is it's super powerful. You can feel like the drivers or whatever they're called, the little things in there going in and out on your head, and it is so good. It's powerful. These are better than, these are honestly my favorite set of cans. I mean, for really, really hardcore music, dubstep. I listen to stuff like dubstep, like Scream. I listen to a lot of YouTube artists, a lot of really good ones out there that I comment on a lot. I consider that underground stuff. I mean, they're not well known, they're just people making mixes on YouTube, and a lot of it I really think is pretty good. Forbidden Society. I've got a Jurassic Park remix going on right here. I'm about to sneeze. But yeah, if you're into dubstep, or if you're into drums and bass, the Crossfade LPs are the way to go. What I would say is that here's the advantages and the cons of the Crossfade LP versus other models. The advantages are that it's stylish. They look badass. If you buy these and you're hanging around, like walking around New York City, or going someplace like maybe you skateboard like I do, you know, then maybe if you're zoning out, these just look infinitely better than the ATH M50s. These do sit around your neck very good. ATH M50s versus size comparison, versus ATH M50s versus V-moda Crossfade LP size comparison. These strangle you. So do the M80s. You can't get away from it. So if you buy the Crossfade M80s, they're smaller and deliver smaller sound. The bass is lowered, and it's good sound, crystal clear, very nice. But if you're going to get a set of headphones, if you're going to go for soundstage, ATH M50s are good for all around. But again, the bass could be stronger. It's not that thumping. If you're a bass head, you're not going to like it. You might, but my personal preference, this was not strong enough for me. So these you can wear around your neck, and it's no problem. It doesn't strangle you, and it's pretty even. It gets pretty loud, and it's pretty even. The V-moda Crossfade LPs are absolutely crazy. It's pointless for me to plug in something into this and play you music because I'm recording it. Even if I did it, you wouldn't get the experience. I would recommend going to a Radio Shack and talking to somebody who works there, or any store you can find them at, and literally put them on and try them. Bring an MP3 player and try them out if they'll let you. That's what I did. And again, around the neck, fully extended, and you can do it. You can pull it off, but again, you'd be walking around like that. It's doable. So it depends on how your body is. Alright, I'm going to struggle to get this thing on with one hand like a retard. I know. Bather, buy a fucking stand for your camera. I know. I will eventually. Either that or I'll get a coat hanger and freaking build one. And sorry if my videos are long. I do have a tendency to babble on and on. But, yeah, these are them. If you're going to carry them, you do get this case, and you could throw them in a backpack. Or you could even attach it to your belt loop and carry it around. They will fit in a cargo pants pocket, so, I mean, those are options you could use. Personally, if I go out and I use these, I'm going to carry them in this, thrown into a backpack, and then when I get out to where I'm skateboarding, then I'll pop these on. Or if I'm going hiking or jogging, go one ear in reality and one in with the music thumping. They're really loud, they're really stylish, they're extremely well built, and more importantly, the bass on it is insane. It is 10 times stronger than, everything about it is better than Dr. Dre Beats. I don't care what anyone says, that's just my personal opinion. I tried all of them side by side in a store. The guy at the Radio Shack, he hated it. I made him open every box. I tried out each one, and I only walked away buying this. But, yeah, if you're thinking about getting the V-moda Crossfade LP, but you're on the fence because you think maybe the M80 will be easier to wear around your neck, or maybe you're thinking that it'll be lighter and easier to transport, I'm letting you know right now that this and several other I forgot what it was. There's another pair of headphones I tried out that the guy was interested in getting himself, and I figured I'd try it out anyway just to see if it was good. It was two headphone cans, and they slid onto something that looked like a hairband, and it was crap, and that strangled you too. So, really and truly, unless they fold down flat against you right here, like my ATH M50s by Audio-Technica, the V-moda M80s, the M100s, and this will all choke you. There might be a couple of videos out there where people are wearing them around their neck, but I just showed you multiple times with these that if you put it around your neck, a normal size neck, not too huge, not too small, that you can wear it, but you will have a limited mobility. You can only move your neck like maybe this far down. It's not that comfortable. Realistically, you're not going to do it. You might, but it's sucky. I mean, if you have an option, you would definitely choose something else over that. But really and truly, like I said, you can wear it like this, and I can hear fine. Like that. So, you know, it is what it is. Another cool thing is I noticed that where these grills are right here, that air actually comes out of it when the bass is really thumping really, really hard. So this is kind of like an introduction, an honest introduction to the V-moda Crossfade LPs. Not telling you they're the greatest thing in the world, not telling you, not trying to overhype it, just being honest, from what I've tried actually physically in a store. The V-moda 100s are amazing. The sound quality is great and everything, but again, the bass is not, mind-shattering. And Beats was just crap. I didn't like anything about it. Not the style, not everything. I thought it was utter junk for the price you're paying. Audio-Technica M50s, the ATH M50s, which is what I have, better than Beats. Good. I would say they're the best all around for your money, and you can also wear them flat on your neck. But you don't get the style, and the bass isn't oh. These right here, it's a good balance. They're really stylish. You can't wear them around your neck. But the bass is like, oh my god, it's thumping. Turn your equalizer off and just max out the volume. You might get hearing damage, but it's worth it, man. And it's like having a subwoofer shoved into your head. It is just amazing. So yeah, if you're into Scream, if you're into Forbidden Society, what other stuff? Excision. Like if you're into like Excision, awesome band. Excision is really, really cool. If I can get rid of my no, I'm not gonna mess with that. But Excision is also another really good band, DJ or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I hope this was somewhat helpful. Just giving you a general rundown. The cable is removable. I haven't tried using other cables with it, and I haven't had them that long. So burn-in is not there yet. So you got to understand the review I'm giving you, what I'm telling you, is all from brand new headphones. The only thing I could comment on is that my ATH M50s are burned in. They are completely fine. And I'm telling you that these brand new, not even being burned in, sound really awesome. I mean, I love music. I like using the FLAC music format. I like really good lossless audio, like whatever I can get that makes it sound the best, Maybe not the best. I'm not an expert. So I might be saying some stuff right now that you're looking at me and you're like, you're full of shit, Bather. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just telling you what I think, and, the guy that I was with, when we were there testing him out, I let him try a couple out because he was interested in getting a different pair, and we both agreed that these are amazing, and the memory foam around the ears, sorry to get graphic, but it's like having a set of boobs on your head molesting your head. It feels so good on your ears. These headphones are just, they're insane. They look beautiful. For bass-intensive music, these headphones are crazy. These cans will just deliver punch after punch after punch to your head and rattle it. And you still get the mids. The mids are there. The highs are there. You can hear all the little intricacies of the music you're listening to. Again, it probably wouldn't be the best for, like, just flat music where you want to hear everything, not enhanced. These are great for electronic music. I do listen to also bands like Overkill, Violence. I listen to Venom. I listen to Bathory. I listen to Ozzy Osbourne. I even listen to Lilith Fair. I listen to Enya. I listen to DMX. I listen to, I told you some of the dubstep bands. I listen to some YouTube artists. I listen to, like, everything. My philosophy is for every genre of music, there is at least one song that's good. I'm not one of those people who are going to be like, oh my god, you ruined Pink Floyd with this fucking remix. Oh my god, what is this shit? I'm not one of those people. Life is short. You live and you die. It doesn't get easier. You get older, you get sick, and you fall apart, and you go in the ground. I think it's a waste of living to just be angry all the time, or pissy, or overcritical. So that's how I go. If I don't like something, I don't listen to it. Period. That's just the way I do it. But at the same time, I am critical when I think it counts, when it matters. So, you know, giving you that's my view and stance. I don't like overhyping things, and I don't like things blown out of proportion. So, honesty 100% injected into what I'm telling you. Those are my views about this headphone. I think they are really, really good. I got these on clearance for under $100. So, and these are not fakes. These are real. So, I gotta tell you, if you are thinking about buying these, 10 to 1, you either listen to dubstep, electronic music, or rap. I listen to DMX, you know, like, I have, like, It's Dark and Hell is Hot and all the crap that from the 90s, you know, I do listen to that on occasion. I got, you know, all kind of different stuff. I listen to tons of stuff, like, even acid jazz, smooth jazz. So I have a wide range of things. I brought my MP3 player preloaded with, like, one of every kind of genre and tested it out. And these, the ATH M50s, I would say, are better for hearing the technical stuff in music. It's warmer and more crisp. But for electronic music, where you want to hear the woo, woo, you know, like fading in and out, you want to hear that bass just in your head, or the drums and bass, and you want it to be like an atom bomb going off in your head. Or maybe you have hearing loss and you're a war vet and you want to, like, I don't know, you can't hear, and you need something to literally be like a 50 cal going off on the side of your head. These are the way to go. These were the most bass-intensive ones I found in the store. If you buy a DAC/equalizer, a portable one, and plug it into this, you can crank it up even more, or lower it. So, you know, these are versatile in that aspect that you could buy that. You could buy a portable equalizer, hook it into this, and make it sound how you want. You could do it with the ATH M50, but like I'm saying, these are so bass heavy that if you increased it, the drivers will be like just going back and forth in your head. It's just amazing. If you're into electronic music, or even like hardcore rap, or like maybe I don't listen to hip hop that much. There's a couple songs I like in that genre, but just giving you an idea of what I listen to and what I think it would be good for. Electronic music, rap, you know, any kind of electronic music, like even trance, I would say, would probably be good. The bass is very heavy, so for trance or something like that, the little intricacies of it with the highs and the mids, you'd still be able to hear it, but just remember that the bass is going to be like, So that may get some people. They may not like that. But if you want it, if you want explosions going off, if you listen to Excision, and you want, you know, that T-Rex that he's singing about in the Samba Holo mixes or whatever it is, if you want that T-Rex biting your head off, crapping you out, and then turning you into a laser beam and shooting you across the room, all in your head, in this thing, you want the Crossfade LPs. If you want to completely zone out while you're skateboarding, or whatever you're doing, these right here, the LPs, first gen, is what you want. The LP2s, I tried them out too. They were more expensive, and I would actually say that the bass is lower. It's still got a lot of the power, but these were clearly, hands down, the hardest hitting ones I found. The sound is crystal clear. I don't know why people are complaining. But again, I'm not listening to this. I did listen to smooth jazz through it. I did listen to some traditional jazz through it, and some ambient music, and the bass is always there. And the intricacies are also present, but they're not as warm or, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not flat. It's not flat. The bass is just punching you when you're hearing this thing. So that may make people uncomfortable. They may not like the driver going back and forth, going whoop whoop, you know, every time, you know, they hit a drum. So it comes down to preference. If you're an electronic music listener, I would get these, and don't get the M80s. Don't. If you want bass, don't get the M80s, because, and even if you want to travel and you think maybe it'll go around your neck, it won't. It will choke you just like these. The only difference is they're smaller and the sound is smaller. So that's pretty much it. Both of them choke you. Both of them have to be worn like this, basically. You can wear the other ones down around your neck too, but it's the same thing. They look smaller, but when you're actually wearing them, they do kind of choke you. So that's just my 2 cents. We're running on 25 minutes. If you've actually sat through this, great. You know what I mean? You're obviously interested in these headphones, and I hope this helped. I've babbled on long enough. I'm notorious for making videos that are way too long, and I talk way too much. So I'm going to leave you with that. I think I've touched every base. That's as much as I can say about these headphones. And if you're interested in getting them, and you're on the fence, get them. Just take heed to all the advice I gave you. That's pretty much all I can say. But these headphones, for electronic music, for this kind of stuff, that was at like 5, you know, or 10. You're gonna get that in your head with these things. You're gonna feel it in your head, the vibrations and everything. I love it. So if you're a bass head, if you're the kind of person, you're into drums and bass, you're into hard electronical music, or maybe even trance, or even rap, you know what I mean? These are very good. These are loud, man. Sound leakage is slightly present. Before I go, I am going to play music through it really quick. I don't see why this would be useful, because you're probably not going to be able to hear it. But I'm going to play Die Antwoord's. They're not really dubstep. I think you freaky. They're not dubstep. They're like electronic though. I'm going to max out the volume. So it's not, the leakage is not that bad. And this is memory foam, so they go flat against you no matter how you put it. Okay, so I just played a song, max volume. It doesn't leak that bad. Not that bad. You can hear it a little bit, but the leakage is not that bad. And again, this is not the loudest music I have. It's pre-recorded. This is a FLAC file, and it's mixed pretty flat. I've got other music that sounds infinitely louder than this. And again, I'm using a military duty case on an iPhone to record this, so it is going to be muted from the phone a little bit. But I assure you, these are insanely loud. They are really, really good. I mean, beastly loud. And thumping you get in your head. Let me do the same thing, except with Excision. I've got all kind of different music on here. Too much. I've got like 70 gigs of music. Yeah, you got that bass pumping. I'm trying to get it to a certain point. Yeah, so So yeah, it probably doesn't sound that good being recorded over a phone, but again, that's why I said it would be pointless to do this. You know what I mean? Giving you sound over my phone, you're only going to get it to a certain level. It's going to be muted. Concerts come out all squeaky over phones, you know, like normal cell phones. So yeah, that is what sound leakage is like. That's what sounds like. It probably sounds like crap over the phone, but in reality, I assure you, go to a store and try it. These things will blow your head off your shoulders. They are absolutely insane. They are better than Beats. The bass is harder hitting than M80s. They're harder hitting than the ATH M50s. There was a couple, I forgot the model, but there was a Sony pair I tried in there and like some other one. These are powerful. Like I said, if you're on the fence between the M80 and this, get this. I've talked for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 48 seconds and counting. If you guys aren't tired of me, you're really dedicated and interested in these headphones. So I'm going to leave you on that note. I hope this was helpful. And I actually, if you're also into my smoking videos, I've actually stopped smoking. So I probably won't be uploading any more of those videos. I am going to try to figure out something else to do to put on here, because I do like making videos. But maybe hookah videos. I do plan on continuing doing hookah, but for the moment, I don't know, it got old. I tried the electronic cigarettes, and after that, I no longer really desire to smoke, so I just quit. No cravings or anything, I just stopped doing it. But not even for the health benefits, I just decided to stop. I just started skateboarding, and while I skateboard, I don't know, I don't smoke while I skate. That's all I can say. Anyway, that's it. This is Bather wishing you guys a great day. Enjoy the day. Listen to music. Drink tea. Smoke. I promote freedom. You know, that's it. Not necessarily smoking, but whatever you want to do, it's your own damn business. So, I promote freedom. Anyway, it's Bather signing out. Everyone have an awesome day, and I hope this was somehow helpful.